Hello everyone! Welcome. So, today we shall be doing mainly the 1.9k on our second account, our Let's Play account, and we are probably going to be doing quite a few treasure maps, because treasure maps are actually good this week. Gasp! Treasure maps are actually good? Because we get all these rewards, so it might actually be possible to get up to 250. And getting those gems means we will probably have celestial armor by, if all we have to do is just get 250 points. So that's 2,500 treasure map turns, which said like that sounds like a lot, but in theory, that shouldn't take us too excessively long of amount of time to actually obtain. So let's just go into PvP. We do need to do some PvP on this account, of course. Hello, Braxtons. Welcome. Oh, hey, is the YouTube chat different? I just noticed. It made the chat box look like the other chat box. Huh. Has that always been like that? The chat box is different, right? I'm not going insane. It's different than what it normally is. I might be going insane. But yeah, hello, Bradkins. Welcome. Alright, let me double check to make sure I have everything set up, too. I was rushing it just slightly. But, yeah, okay. Everything's set up. All good and good. I actually went to go see that one movie, Why Him? It was pretty funny. A lot of really good jokes. It was funny when people didn't get what some of the jokes were, too. The movie even had to explain one of them, which was absolutely hilarious when the crowd actually figured out what it was. Oh, the chat does look different. I thought so. That's normally the chat I've been seeing lately. This... if you guys remember the day when I had to change that chat during stream, when I had like that very weird white chat and everything, that was actually like over about a month ago when they changed chat. But now they finally changed this chat too that you guys see. Okay, so it's not me just going insane. It did indeed change in style. Well, it does look a little bit neater.
Mana surge.
Okay. Well, let's just take our skull, go for the other thing. Also, another reason I haven't been able to upload so much, well, not really a reason, more like me being distracted the last few days, is Games Done Quick has started back up for the week. That one charity for Doctors Without Borders, where they speedrun a bunch of games and everything like that. I've been catching quite a few of those streams, and probably will be. Actually, I believe I'm missing one right now as we do this stream. I forget which one I was... what one that was. It was one of them that I wanted to see, but I can easily just see them after the fact, which was what I've been doing for most of them. I don't even watch them live. I just wait till afterwards, because they are actually uploading them basically immediately this time. So all of them, I'm just going straight to their YouTube and just watching them. Seems we both complained about the statues around the same time. Oh, I actually told them about on the 2nd. And they just gave me a reply yesterday that our guild guardians in Dragon's Peak have been fixed. But yeah, if any of you were in bigger guilds and you haven't gotten your statues fixed yet, there was a glitch for the longest time in this game where statues were stuck at a max level of 100. And there was a glitch afterwards with the most recent patch that made them actually stay at level 100 and start leveling from there instead of where your previous level was. So I just got that fixed the other day. Well, actually, I sent this ticket on the 2nd. They just now fixed it yesterday, I believe. But yeah, if you're a bigger guild that was over level 100 already, you may want to contact the support if you haven't gotten your guild statues fixed. I don't know if they just did a uniform fix across the entire game, but I don't believe they have, so you might need to manually send a support ticket for that. But yeah, next kingdom's coming in 10 days. I can't wait. Should be a pretty interesting one. The last time they added a positive status effect was barrier, and literally only barrier, and that was almost a year ago. So I'm kind of curious to see what they're going to be doing with the most recent one that's going to be coming. Let's see. You need Black Beast, Blank, Shegra, and Amnesia. Well, I would never put Black Beast in first slot. Normally, you want to put it in second slot and then eat whatever your first or last slot is. So, I would say, switch to Black Beast with your blank, and in first slot, put something that can gain very high stats quickly. I'm trying to think of something off the top of my head. Could put Stargazer first slot if you have it empowered. Hello, Bridget. Welcome. Hello, Maximus. Also, hello, Max. I don't believe I said hello. Yo, have fun at work, Maximus. You got the Great Maul from an event key. Any teams with him for low level? He's not as effective low level, and unfortunately I don't have any on this account to actually show. But normally putting it with a Mercy or an Alchemist would be fine. Since you likely don't have a fully traded Mercy, and Alchemist has a bit of color conflict, Apothecary may also be a good choice. Apothecary can feed it brown, and it has no mana conflict at all. Plus, it can cleanse them all in case it gets entangled or something. Because if it's entangled, when it tries to devour, it actually won't gain any attack. So yeah, I would say use it with a Apothecary. As far as the rest of the team, you could use Deep Bore or other things that assist it. You need at least one damage source. Maybe you could even put Rock Spirit in it, as that would probably work as a pretty good damage source if you have a bunch of brown already on the board. Something like the Great Maul, Apothecary, Deep Bore, and what's this thing called again? Rock Spirit would probably be a decent team with him. Fairly easy to build. What is blank? Blank isn't a troop. They were just saying that as a blank slot. There's actually no troop referred to as blank. Someone was just doing that because they needed help with a team. Yeah, Nimhane does go to the guild chat quite often. She's normally in it a couple times a week. Same as Surian, who is the lead developer of the game. I normally don't catch them because the time they're normally on chat is like my midnight or 1 a.m. Which is in like a few hours from now. They're normally in global chat. Or I would assume, because that's when I normally see them on, whenever I see them on. But they're at a little bit of an awkward time for me to ever actually catch them in global chat. It's pretty easy to catch them in global chat around times of patches though. Like, I'm pretty sure when the new kingdom comes out on next Friday, not this Friday, but next week's Friday, they'll probably be in global chat quite a bit. Hello, Alberto. Welcome. You got a def today. Nice. Any suggestions for a low-level team with him? Definitely put in a Valkyrie or Giant Spider with it, preferably Valkyrie, especially since its first trait is a Necromancy. Other than that, you basically just want to put things into the team, maybe a Gorgotha, maybe just like anything that you have that can feed him a lot of mana. You can win any match basically just by def spamming, so that's something you may want to do. Also, I don't think we're going to be able to win this 3 trophy. Probably should have checked to see what it actually is before we just suicide to it. That is never a good idea. So, let's see what we're up against here. You're thinking the new troop Rock Spirit. For which team? Which team? What team are you referring to with the new Rock Spirit? Let's see. Oh, is it called Silver Glide? Have they posted anything more on the forums than the spoiler thread of the new kingdom? I actually haven't been checking it, and I probably should be, because it is starting to come up to that point. That's a pretty cool name for it, Silver Glide. Oh, good. We take the purple away, so it's going to do less damage. In your opinion, what is the best Amnesia team not traded? Thank you, Gabe. That joke. But as far as the best Amnesia team not traded, that's a little bit hard, because the whole point of using Amnesia is to get a fully traded, what's his name? Fully traded Inferno King on the board. So the best one non-traded would... Let's see. The only problem with using her is if you're going to use her not traded, you kind of need other mythics with her. She's not particularly good without traits and without a few other troops. So the main problem is for a lower level, you'd basically just have to put her with whatever your best troops are, or just not even use her until you get to a higher level. Because Ragnagord can basically do what she does for less. So if you don't really use her for the summon, you're not really going to be utilizing her that much. And if your Inferno King isn't coming in fully traded, there isn't much a point in summoning an Inferno King. It's basically just like any other summon that you would do. And that's match. But the absolute best that you could probably do would be something like Gorgotha, Amnesia, Death, and Famine. But the problem is that's 3 mythic and a legendary. I just realized I forgot to grab a water. Well, technically I have water. I have like 2 waters here. I haven't bothered to finish either of them. They're like an inch left on both. But I don't actually have a full water here. And I already drank like everything around me. Waiting it to be a Magic Kingdom. Never did find out exactly what it's gonna be the new kingdom. They did say that it's supposed to be a Magic Kingdom. I don't know if it's still going to be that, but if it is, that will be very, very, very beneficial. Because that's a whole additional magic. For some people, like my main account, it'll be 2 additional magic, and there's quite a few fun things we'll be able to utilize with that. It doesn't seem like it'll be too big a deal, but getting another magic or attack kingdom in this game is pretty huge, especially when it's a Magic Kingdom, simply because how many things can scale off that nicely. And the more Magic Kingdoms they add, the more overpowered a couple troops in this game get, which will be a lot of fun. Hello, Denning! Welcome! What can you use in place of Dragon Soul for this team that I am using right now? That is a good question. Let's see. What would we be missing then? Because we need a purple up there. Ideally, we'd need a purple yellow. But that would depend on what you actually have. You definitely need something with purple in first slot. That's without a doubt. If you were to replace it out with something else. You could try Hero with Creeping Death. Using Sorcerer class. That may be sufficient. Maybe even change up the order some, like using this as a tank, because it would actually be a lot more beneficial to use this troop that I'm using right now as a tank. The main reason I'm not is because I don't want to waste a trait stone, so I'm getting it traded. Not that it has bad traits. Well, technically it does. The only good trait it has is Stone Skin. But I want to save my trait stones as much as I can on this account, just to make sure I can, well, for one, I want to see what the new kingdom is, just in case any of them are worth trading there. But in case we ever need the trait stones, like we have a bone dragon, and I'd kind of want to save my brown purples for that, for whenever we eventually trade it. So I do have that limiting factor there, because there's always going to be limits to what you can actually trade on your account due to what you have and what you want to trade. And brown purple, I definitely want to allocate to Bone Dragon, or to whatever new brown purple becomes good. Like maybe we'll get a Kerberos and we'll try doing something with that. I don't know. But yeah, you'd want to, if you were to actually mimic this team, you'd want to use this thing as a tank, not as what I'm using it for right now. The only reason I'm using it like this is because I do not have the trait stones nor the souls, because right now it's only level 12 as well, and my my Dragon Soul is much tankier. I should have went for that blue move right there. Uses Inferno King as the best food for attack. You're in the awkward... Well, Inferno King is pretty good throughout the entire game. You're in an awkward position between midish level. Amnesia is your first mythic. Your Black Beast keeps dying, though. Yeah, never use Black Beast in first slot. Oh, I thought I was going to actually turn off the blues, but I just wiped them instead. Well, we could have just won there, but we'll do that. Yeah, you never actually want to use your Black Beast in first slot. It'll die way too easily. You normally want to use it in second slot and then keep devouring your first slot. Is normally the optimal way of using him. Because you need to make a backup tank. If they do skull spam or something, you'll need something like a giant spider or just something that summons to be able to make that wall that will keep them from actually killing you, your Black Beast with skull spam. Because normally in Black Beast teams, if your Black Beast dies, you're dead. There's basically no way to win with most Black Beast team setups. Which is why it's normally best to keep devouring the first slot, and then if you need a tank, you'll get the tank. Just from summoning whatever your summoning troop is. Okay, we'll go red there. Oh yeah, using the Black Beast with the Great Maul is pretty good. But quite a few people still don't have the Maul. And you shouldn't waste too many traits or too many event keys this week trying to get it. You definitely want to use some. But you'll definitely want to keep at least some for 2 weeks event or 2 events from now when the new kingdom comes in, because we still don't even know, I don't believe, how strong the new kingdom troops are going to be. So you might want to have the event keys to get some of those. Because even though I normally talk about event keys in regard to the legends that they have, event keys do give ultra rares and epics too from the kingdom. So maybe there'll be some ultra rares and epics that are also good in the kingdom. So saving event keys is definitely a good idea. But of course, if you want a Great Maul, use at least some of them. Try to get them, just don't overspend. Hello, 17 Spamming, welcome. You have a Celestasia, Dragon Soul, and it works great. Wait. Oh, we're at even 11s, nice. That doesn't happen too often. All even numbers like that. Let's see. No souls ever to get a 4th slot. Ideas for 4th slot. Support or more ramp. Let's see. What color are you missing there? Or are you missing a color? Oh yeah, you're not missing a color. Normally I use... It's a little bit of a weird one too. Normally in that team I use a Dragon Egg in 2nd slot and then just move the Dragon Soul and Dragon Tar down 1 slot. The reason for this is because the Dragon Egg only uses 1 color, and you can just have your Celestasia aim at itself, and you'd be able to easily, or not at itself, sorry, at the egg, and then you'd have a guaranteed chance of putting yellow on the board, and you can just keep looping that pretty well, and then just do it to get the other mana that you need. It does work a little bit better if it was Salvani Mora though, instead of Dragon Tar, but it would probably still work with Dragon Tar. Other than that, I would say put Salvani Mora in last slot if you happen to have him, but I don't know if you have him or not. Or you could just even go double Dragon Tar. Do Dragon Tar 1st slot, then Celestasia, Dragon Soul, and a Dragon Tar in last slot. Would also work if you don't want to use levels or traits. You can just use what you already have. Just put in another Dragon Tar. You won't get the dragon bonus if you put in another Dragon Tar, but you will get the... it will be cheaper. Oh, I just realized. He killed our... Oh, I accidentally took a 3 trophy. Well, not accidentally, but this 3 trophy's a little bit harder than what I thought it would be. Okay, so let's just take some damage down on him. That move always seems like it does a little damage, but I keep forgetting it's split damage, so it actually is doing a pretty decent amount of damage. Oh, there goes Wow. What? 3 third 30 and you hit a 25. Probably even higher than that. Oh, that's match. Might as well just retreat from this one and just keep doing 2 trophies. Hello, Nolbin. Welcome. I know, maps are everywhere. I haven't actually been doing maps this stream. I'm trying to get up to 1.5k at the moment. But yeah, we will be doing quite a few maps later to stream and just throughout this entire week. Like, this is the week to use your maps. If you've been saving your maps or haven't been using them at all for whatever reason, like the fact that they're not worth it in most instances, particularly later in the game. But this week is definitely worth using maps by a mile, because you actually get all the event gems and everything from it, which can give quite a bit of resource. Actually, on this account, if I do all 250 of the maps, I will have enough gems to get the other 500 gem armor, which means this account would finally be done with getting armors. And I think I could get 450 gems after that to be able to do the, oh, what's it called? The 50 gem keys before the new kingdom comes out. You do maps every week? Yeah, I normally don't do maps every week, especially with 2 accounts. I do them like here and there just for a little bit of resources. Oh yeah, treasure maps are a lot of fun. I just wish they paid out a bit better. But this week they definitely do. Actually, might as well go do a few. We definitely need to do them eventually. Might as well keep throwing in a few every single battles or so. I don't want to just do treasure maps though, because I know a lot of people mainly just like the combat of the game. But I am someone that really likes the treasure map minigame. And who knows, maybe they'll be adding new minigames into the future. We know for sure, 100% chance, without a single doubt, that the developers will be adding guild wars in the next patch. Or not the next patch, but patch 2.3, which is 2 major patches from now. So we already know that is a thing. So that might technically be considered another minigame, because we have no clue exactly what they're going to be doing with that. Whatever they're doing with it, it's complicated enough that they were supposed to do it for the 2.2 patch, but they decided not to because they didn't think it was done enough. So it might be extremely amazing what the Guild vs. Guild update might actually bring. So we'll have to see. Oh, there goes the cascade. Too bad these don't count as turns. Gosh. Wow, that was like a... What even was that? 11, 12 times cascade? I wish you would, like, have a counter of how many times things cascade. Oh, there's an event gem. We hit 10 turns. Oh, I should have taken the other one first. Can we drop that? No, we cannot. Ooh, that's nice. Take the extra turn. Very nice. Take that one. And yeah, we can take the extra turn. If you can ever do a move and then set up the other extra turn, you actually preserve your turns. Like if you do a move to try to set up a 5 times and then you take that 5 times, you're basically not losing a turn because you're getting the, you're using a turn and then you're gaining an extra turn plus preserving your turn. So it just negates itself out, which is pretty nice. Though it's not always possible to do something like that. There we go. Take that. I wish we could actually get 60 wins on these. I am pretty bad at doing that, especially on this account because we get a lower amount of starting turns whenever we do it. Okay, what do we do here? Problem is, if we do this, the bag will go over there, not down here. I think it'll end up right there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because it goes to the middle of it when it happens on the cascade. I was hoping it would drop there, but no. Whenever you do it on the middle of a cascade, it just goes... Or whenever you do it from a cascade, it goes to the middle of the ones you took. Okay. Well then. I guess we'll take the silver coins. Nice. Very nice. Take that down. There's no way... Actually, we could. We might be able to reach 60 turns. And anytime we do that, we're going to be gaining seals, which is very beneficial because that'll mean less time later having to collect seals. Because so far, every single week, I've hit 1.5k seals on this account. I highly doubt I'll keep that going forever, but at the moment, it's been going good. You kind of feel bad for the new comers. You would feel so overwhelmed. I don't know. I've been trying to... That's basically the whole point of my Let's Play series, is trying to negate the overwhelmingness. Because there is quite a bit in Gems of War, and a lot of it is not explained in-game. Like, the amount that the tutorial covers in this game is laughable these days. Because, like, all the new content they've ever really added, there's basically been no tutorial at all for it in-game. And even things that are kind of already in-game that kind of have like a little tutorial, they don't really explain everything that much. That's basically what this channel has become at this point. It's basically a translation guide to this game. It almost feels like. Well, what do we do here? We still need to get 4 more extra turns, and then we'll get to 60. That's the only thing we really need. I don't even care if we end the map after that. And I think we're almost there at this point. So that's good. I was just saying I'm pretty bad at getting to like 60 turns on this account, and I think we just reached it. Yeah, we did. Because we have enough turns to be able to go all the way on it. That's nice. Oh, we're starting to get really congested everywhere, though. Mainly because I haven't been paying attention to the lower stuff. Because, like, now we have a bunch of bronze coins we can't use, and this board's just a whole mess at this point. Okay, let's move that over. I don't even know why I did that, but we'll move that, get that. There we go, another extra turn.
Extra turn.
Let's move this one, actually. Ooh, good thing I did.
Extra turn.
We can't... Oh, can we drop this? No, we can't. So I'll just do that. Get the extra turn off there. And we'll take it in the middle. Oh, wow, that was a pretty lucky extra turn. And it gives us another extra turn. Wow. Could we get our first 100 turn map on this account? I don't believe I've gotten 100 turns yet on this account. I think the highest we got was like 80 something. I don't recall if we did or not yet. But this is definitely on track to be the best map we've ever done on this account. So that'll be nice. Payout, hopefully. Maybe we'll get a vault. Maybe I should trying to get a vault right now. If we could just get one more chest over there, we could actually get our first vault ever on this account. Because I've never gotten a vault yet on this Let's Play account.
Extra turn.
Oh, very lucky there. That was that visible? I don't think that was visible. We actually have 20 extra turns right now. That's pretty insane. I'll take that out of the way. It's starting to congest this way too much. Take that for the extra turn. There goes the event gem. What we guaranteed made it to 80. Make that 81. Okay. Do we swipe this? Yeah, we do, because we get an extra turn. We can now do nothing. No, we can move that down. I need to get so many of these bronze coins out of the way. Now the silver coin's in the way. I'll move that up. Oh, nice. Hello, Viper. Welcome. Oh no, Maximus. You've retracted your message. I always wonder how people type whenever they do that. I'll move that up. Move that over. Oh, another event gem. Nice. Did we go up? We save a turn if we go this way, but I don't know what we're actually going to get as drops. We'll just take it. Ooh, I could have went for the other one. Didn't think we'd actually get a treasure bag there, but we did. Which is very lucky. Ooh, we can almost get a vault right here. It's so very close. I can taste the vault. The voltage. How many turns are we at right now? We are at 89. We are 11 extra turns away from getting 100 turns. Oh, there's no way I can take this to actually get a vault here. Because any way I try swiping these, the red chest will be too far away from them. Like that one. But over there, there's no way I don't think I can move them. Wait. No. There's no way I can move them at the moment. Let's see. Maybe if I can get those moved. Actually, let's move this over. Oh, I thought we could get a bronze extra turn there. Oh, well. Well, that didn't work out exactly as planned. We'll... What are you sure to take away? Let's take away this one. I don't care too much about that one in the corner. Shouldn't get in the way too much. Okay, a lot of these moves are doing literally nothing. Which is not good.
Extra turn.
Okay, we got some extra turns going again. That'll help some. Starting to run out of top space that's actually usable. Come on, we almost got our first vault. We are so close. So very close. First vault on this account. And our first over 100, I believe, too. Oh, that isn't where I need it. Not even close. Well, actually, it's somewhat close. I don't know if it's too dangerous moving this down, because the chest that we get from it, it's not going to have any purpose, but it's going to clear the board some. And doing that, there's no point in doing that. Okay, I'll just gotta go for it. Board. Not looking that good right now. Not at all. So running out of space to actually make moves. Nope, we're not gonna get the vault. No, we were so close. Also, we're not gonna get over 100 turns. We were also so close. Nothing. There's just no room left on the board to do anything. Ooh, wait, never mind. We might still get the 100 turns. The vault is not looking that good right now, though. Yep, we got 100 turns. First time on this Let's Play account, we got over 100 turns. Let's see. Hello, Mandolin. Welcome. What do we do? I guess we take that upwards. Which does nothing, actually. Okay. Let's move that down. We're so... Oh! Oh! No, we still don't have it. Wait, do we? Wait. If I move this down... No, we still don't have it. And we only have 1 turn left. No! Is there no way we can get a vault out of this? There has to be a way for us to get a vault out of this. I don't think there is. Let's see. If I do that, won't work. That won't work. All of these chests so close. Okay, let's try for the extra turn then. Come on, gold. Please drop. Please drop. Oh, we actually got it. We actually got the gold drop. Oh, another gold drop. This map isn't dead yet. Wow. This map just does not want to die. Oh, first vault. We got it. The stream is messed up. Is the stream messed up? Oh, the stream is messed up. It's not going. Well, before I take this move, I know. I see it buffering too. Let's see. It still says I'm streaming. Let me know when the stream stops messing up and I'll go take this move. Because we're actually about to get a vault. And we already hit over 100. I'm looking at it right now. It's actually buffering. Let's see. Maybe try refreshing. I'm going to try refreshing and see if that works. Let me know if it works for you guys too. Let's see. Refreshing does... Yeah, refreshing works. I think if you're having the little buffering thing on screen right now, try refreshing. And it'll fix the stream. But yeah, we're about to get our first vault on this account. Of course, the chances of us getting something good out of it's not that likely. But hey, might as well try. Stream is all borked. Wait, all borked? What do you mean by all borked? It's working. Right? Wait, never mind. This isn't live. Oh, oops. It's working on my end. Let me know. Is the stream working, guys? Guys? Stream? Hello, peoples. Can I take the move? Let me know if the stream is working or not. Seems okay for you now. Okay. Well, it might be okay. Well, let's go get our vault now. All we have to do is move this over, move that over. Boom, we got our vault. So let's go do just that. You stalled out a couple of minutes. Did we? That's weird. Well, let's get our vault. I'm actually going to take it this way so we have a chance of getting a gold. So let's move it there. Didn't get our gold, but we did get a turn preserve, so that's nice. And there we go. Our first ever vault. Look, you can even see the text coming up. Finally! Oh, that is gonna make the that is gonna make it into the thing. So there we go. You can even see it's our first vault because the tutorial thing is coming up. You created a vault. It's the best treasure there is, but it can't be moved or matched. Yes, we know the little tutorial face, Surian.
Extra turn.
Let's see. We'll move that over. Wow, this map just does not want to end. This is insane. Best map on this account so far. Yet, well, it's definitely not worth the time, which is why I never try going this far in maps. Like, the amount of resources we'll get is going to be pitiful compared to how much this time this took. I'm pretty sure it took us like about 8 minutes to do this map or something. Wow, and it still does not want to die. This map could go on forever. No, it's going to die at 110 turns most likely. There's not much left we can do on the board. Yep, that's the end of it. Oh, wait, nope. Still got a little bit left in it. Nope, it's hanging on by the skin of its teeth, and now it's over. I don't think there's a single move we could possibly do that would, Oh, we could, oh, if only we had 1 turn left. No, but there's not anything. Well, technically we could move that over, I don't think I'm going to go for it. We'll probably just do... this. Wow! Wow! We're still in this! This map is insane. We're still in this. That is some nice RNG right there. Let's see. Okay, what happens if we move this down? I think that's worth it. Oh no, the gold coin ruined us. No, it's over now. If that gold coin didn't fall, we could have had a 5 times there on the gold. But now we don't have any move we can do. If we could lower this somehow. But that's not possible. We can't actually swipe it. And that's not a red chest either. No, I don't think there's a single move we can do to keep this alive. Unless we get, like, insanely lucky off of something else. I don't know. I don't think there's enough room for us to get lucky anywheres. No, there's nowheres. None that I can see anyways. Wait, this will turn into a bag. Which will not be useful in any of these locations. So we'll just move that over and again to map. Okay. We had enough luck, but that's as far as we're going with it. Let's see what we actually get out of this chest. I'm really curious what we end up getting out of this treasure. Ideally, we'd get gems or gem key. Or really anything other than glory. Well, I guess even glory wouldn't be that bad. Whoa, 4 of them were gems there. Nice, a lot of gems. 6 glory keys, nice. Nice. We have to see what's in those 6 glory keys. I can't not see what's in those 6 glory keys after all that. Well, profit. That's a screenshot for our next video, without a doubt. That is our screenshots. Very nice. Very, very nice. Well, I know what I'm doing for a video tomorrow. Well, we'll probably do 2 videos tomorrow, but that's going to be one of them, that's for sure. Pretty nice. That would have been like 130 plus moves too if we had a better guild. With the higher guild guardian, because right now our guild guardian's only like level 25, so we're only getting 2 additional turns in treasure maps when we could be getting as many as 6 if we were in a better guild. Look at how pitiful the gold and souls are though. But 6 gems, 7 trait stones, 6 glory keys, and 23 glory, plus 11 event gems. That's not bad. I think we can already claim something. Yeah, we can. 11 event gems in one go. Oh, look at that. 11 event gems in one go. We already get 10 extra gems on top of that, and we're almost up to the 8,000 gold as well, so that's pretty nice. Well, we have to go and open at least the 6 that we got. So let's, oh, I have to do them one by one. Because I want to save the rest for the actual video. Let's open these 6 and see what we get. Okay, useless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, come on! Give it to me twice. 6. Okay. Well, no particularly good drops out of that. Actually, pretty much all of that was trash. But, oh well. At least we got 6. That's the first time we got our gold chest. Pretty nice. Oh, how did we get something new? Oh, it must have not been in the drop pool earlier, and now it is. I was going to say, how did we get a new thing? I thought we already got everything. But that's because what they do with event troops is whenever they first release them, they aren't actually in the drop pool immediately. But then after about a month, they add them to the drop pool. So that one was from, I think, like 3 or 4 weeks ago, that toad. So now it's in the drop pool. Alright, let's go back to PvP for a little bit. After that amazing map, though, that was pretty insane. One of the best maps I've done in a while. Not to mention the best map we've ever done on this account. Let's see.
Mana surge.
Okay, Skull will not be too effective. So we'll let him take both the skulls.
Surge. Mana surge.
And we'll throw it down again. Oh, nice, JB, or JG. You finally got a bone dragon. That's very nice. Especially if you're later into the game, you'll be able to tear apart everything. Well, even if you're earlier in the game, it'll allow you to do 3 trophies easier. Because 3 trophies have a lot higher armor. Like you can see, all these have like 25 plus. One of them has 32. Whereas compared to the things I battle right now, we're not even dealing with like double digits, or barely. We have a 10, a 16, an 8, and a 5. Compared to the 25 at minimum from a 3 trophy, so that was pretty nice. But yeah, Bone Dragon definitely has a lot of very powerful uses, especially the later into the game you get. And you even saw we used it to kill a level 1000 something during one of the videos on this account with only a level 1 Bone Dragon. So a little bit broken. I'm surprised they haven't ever rebalanced it. There's been a lot of talk in the community that it needs to be rebalanced, but hopefully next patch they'll finally listen. Yeah, especially after that video. Like, I'm surprised that after that video they weren't like, oh, maybe this is just slightly too powerful. But nope, they still haven't. That or they haven't seen the video somehow. I still haven't showed them the item glitch either. I should probably just show them like both of them. It's like, hey, do something. Normally they wait until patches before they really do anything like that though. How do you think a level above Mythic would work in this game? They will never add a level above Mythic. I can almost guarantee that they won't do that. Or at least no time in the near future. They'd probably add a crafting system before they add a level above Mythic. And I don't know. I don't think they'll ever really do that. Maybe they'll add like some kind of extra thing beyond Mythic. Like, let's say if you discard like X amount beyond Mythic, maybe you get like a shiny version of it. Because they used to have shiny cards in this game, but they ended up removing it. Why? It's actually a long story on why, but it was basically pointless, the shiny things that they had. It was almost more of a drawback than a benefit, so they kind of just removed it because they basically devalued shinies when they ended up making every single max level troop automatically became shiny. And at that point, so many troops were shiny, they were like, oh, we should probably just scrap this whole shiny thing. Especially because other games like Hearthstone and stuff do shinies a lot better with actual animations and stuff. And all they did was like a different little border around the cards. But who knows? They might do something with spare cards in the future. And that's why I keep all my spare cards on my main account. Well, that and I don't need the souls. But I do advise kind of saving them because you never know what they may add in the future. Who knows? Maybe they will add another rarity or something. It won't be anytime soon, I can tell you that. But just in case, if you'd rather have them than not have them, so. How do you think? Oh, never mind. I already just answered that. Oh, what troops do I think would be overpowered with a level above Mythic? Pretty much anything that uses magic would be what would be overpowered if another level was added into the game. Pretty much everything with magic and anything that gains a very large HP gain on the troop. Both of those two. Oh yeah, the Great Maul is performing pretty great this week, but pretty much any troop that gets 50% extra bonus is going to perform great. It almost doesn't matter what the troop is. They're going to perform great with 50% extra on them. There are a few exceptions to that, but generally, that big of a gain is pretty huge. They're definitely beatable, though, with many combos, but they are somewhat annoying. Like, I know when I see a Great Maul this week on this account, it's a little annoying to have to deal with. Because normally the way you beat Great Maul is to quick kill it. And if you can't quick kill it because it has 50% extra stats, it doesn't have too huge a counter other than just keep drain and tangling it. So I guess the Owlbear, not the Owlbear, what's that one called? A Cockatrice. Cockatrice would be a pretty good Great Maul counter this week. Well, always be a pretty good Great Maul counter, but particularly this week. What do you think of Guard's Wall with wait, Guard's Wall? Do you mean... Wait, Guard's Wall. I don't know what you mean with Guard's Wall. You mean Guard's Avatar, right? With Assassin class as first slot with Valkyrie, Justice, Mab. What do you mean by Guard's Wall? Oh, wait, never mind. Guard's Wall is the red hero weapon. I forgot about that. It's pretty underused, but it does give you shield and a lot of HP. Or does it give armor? I actually completely forget. I think it's HP. Haven't used it in pretty much forever, as you can tell. But, yeah, I know. I almost forgot that's a weapon in the game. Let me see. What was the team again? With Assassin class, with Valkyrie, Justice, and Mab. That would definitely work. I tried something similar to that when Guard's Wall first came out. Except without Justice at the time. But yeah, it does work. The only bad thing is you'd be blocking your Valkyrie, so you definitely want to make sure you have a +1 on your yellow to be able to feed her mana. Yeah, Guard's Wall is a weapon. It's the red weapon you get, I believe, 32 red? Somewhere's around there. 32, 35, somewhere's around that general area. Yeah, I can't wait till this account starts getting some of the better hero weapons. I should probably start doing some quests soon. Because I gone this whole Let's Play series on this account without even getting a hero class yet. Which is something you really shouldn't do. Because hero without any class is very, very weak. Compared to hero with a class. And that's something I haven't really explained in the Let's Play series yet. Which I probably should have. I just haven't really needed it to on this account. Mainly because we keep getting so many good drops like Guard's Avatar, Korvash, and other things. That hero would actually be weaker than these kind of troops in first slot. So that's kind of why I haven't been using hero at all. But a general normal player should or would likely be using hero. And using hero without a class is not that good. Best teams with Ragnagord. Off the top of my head, I actually forget what some of them are. But pretty much anything that's any of the 4 colors that doesn't conflict with his mana would be fine. Because he can feed them very well. So basically anything that's not a brown-red would synergize amazingly with Ragnagord. He's also sometimes used with a double explosion team. I've even seen him used earlier on in the game, which is kind of funny, but it's actually not that bad. With Poison Master, Poison Master or Herd Master. Herd Master would likely be a little bit better because you get the team bonus from it. But Herd Master plus Ragnagord is pretty interesting, but because both of them can explode. And you'll have the cleanse, you'll have the explode. Plus, they're both a Divinian Field troop, meaning you get even more bonus from it. Is Mercy Maul still the strongest Maul team? Yes, Mercy Maul is still the strongest Maul team. I haven't really found much that is stronger than that. There are a few other combinations that work pretty well. But as far as the quick kill is concerned, like being able to win a match very quickly, or at least having the chance to, that is still the best combo, the Mercy Maul combo. Or the Maul Mercy combo, I should say. You never want to put your Mercy in front of your Maul. That doesn't really work. I tried that once, or a couple times, and it's just not as efficient. Oh, he has a Draculus. Interesting. That would be dangerous if it actually had magic, but it only has 6 magic, so that's basically useless. Well, not completely useless, but a lot less of a threat than it should be. Okay, let's just take red. I was hoping for Surge, but I'm mainly just trying to find an alignment for our giant spider right now. We can get an extra turn somewheres. But still none. So I guess we'll go for a green here. And yep, of course, he gets to shuffle because there wasn't anything on the board. And there we go, finally. We'll get that, and now he's dead. As long as there's a few brown on the board. Actually, I don't even think we need to hit any brown. That'll probably kill. Okay, it is Life and Barrier. That's what I thought. Yeah, it actually is one of the better red weapons. It's just not used that much because it's completely defensive instead of offensive. Which, in this game, it's normally best to go with offensive builds than trying to build up any kind of tankiness. Because the only thing that really matters in this game, for the most part, is how quick you win. Because there's a lot of grind in this game, so you don't actually want to survive in most cases. You just want to win quickly. And normally having a team that can win quickly will counter out any of the lack of winning that you have. Like if you lose, but you're doing it quickly with your wins, then it doesn't normally matter. But if you're constantly winning slowly because you're tanking up, it's normally not worth it because then if you lose, you get penalized huge. And of course, it just overall goes a bit slower. Which is why I normally go for some of the more dangerous builds. Most of them on this account haven't been as dangerous, except for how low their HPs are. But it will be later on as we progress through this game, because I intend to never get any HP or armor kingdoms. I'm doing that as an experiment with this account, kind of to see what happens, particularly with how the... Oh, come on. Anyway, we took that green. It would have given him a skull, because those 2 skulls there. But I'm kind of doing that as an experiment to see if we can abuse the writing system in this game by never getting any HP and armor. What do I think about the idea of being able to upgrade trait stones, i.e. of minions can upgrade to major, etc. Number of miners can upgrade to major, etc. Oh, that has been suggested. There's been so many things suggested around trait stones. I don't know if they'll ever really implement any of them. The main reason being is it would be very, very hard to balance. Because if they ever have an upgrade system, or a downgrade system, it's just going to break the whole economy with whatever they do with that. So they may eventually do it, but I know they're going to be very hesitant too, which is why they haven't bothered doing it yet. Because a lot of people right now have a lot of major trait stones, but they don't actually have minors and the arcanes. Minor and arcane trait stones, despite the minors being common and the arcanes being epic, which is the second highest rarity for them. Despite that, they're actually the two rarest trait stones in the game, simply because minor trait stones require such a huge amount of them compared to the rarity, and arcanes, there's just so many arcanes, and they're already slightly rare. So arcanes in particular are the absolute hardest trait stones in the game to get. Celestial trait stones are even harder, or even easier to get than a specific arcane. Because there's only one legendary rarity trait stone, yet there's like 20 or something epic rarity trait stones, which is what their main, which is what makes it hard to actually get them. Are runics your biggest bottleneck lately? If you're running low on runics, the easiest way to fix that is just keep buying more gem keys. It's also one of the reasons why I tell people who have VIP chests not to really overdo VIP chests. Because if you overdo VIP chests, you won't have enough runics to actually upgrade things. Because it doesn't matter if you have a bunch of epic trait stones if you don't have the runics for them. But that is one of the main reasons why I pretty much never tell newer players to do VIP chests, even if they have spent enough to do them, because they're just not as worth it compared to gem chests. Later in the game, VIP chests are worth it, but you have to be like level 500 plus before VIP chests are like insanely good for the value. Otherwise, you're almost just better off sticking with the gem chests. And of course, if you're completely free to play, you'd obviously stick to the gem chests because you unfortunately cannot unlock VIP chests. That is something I do hate, that they kind of paywall VIP chests. Luckily, everything is obtainable in them by other means, but I guess gem chests aren't too big of a difference. Gem chests actually give more drops in them too, by like 3 times. The only difference is VIP chests have higher rarity on those drops, whereas gem chests just give you more drops. Because you can get about, for how many it costs to get 50 VIP chests, you can open, which will give you about 80 drops. You can open 250 gem chests. So gem chests give you about 3 times as many drops as VIP chests. The only difference is the rarity of the drops, which of course is higher on VIP chests. Okay, so we'll throw that down on there. Get our Dragon Soul up. Maybe go do another map, because that first map was amazing. I highly doubt we can outdo that this stream, but we do need the event gems for it. Let's see. Actually, we can kill right now. What am I doing? I was gonna use another Dragon Soul, but we can just do that. Real online PvP is almost here. Test out, is it? I haven't heard anything about real PvP, real-time PvP in it yet. I wish they would add real-time PvP. I've been wanting real-time PvP in this game for ages now. Oh, so I just realized something. I can't actually click on any of your guys' thing to go to your profile. Let me see. That's interesting. Oh, no, you can. It's under the option menu. That's kind of interesting. They're kind of hiding the ability to go to people's channels. I guess because of all the spammers. Maybe they're finally learning that there's spammers everywhere. And they're like, hey, we need to check these now. But yeah, I haven't heard anything about the real-time PvP yet. I know they will eventually be adding it, and I believe it's a goal of theirs in 2017 to actually add it. But I haven't actually talked to them about it or anything about like that. I wish I knew more about the development of this game and had more of an influence. Unfortunately, I do not. In that regard, I'm pretty much just a normal player. Let's see, we'll just explode out the board. Yeah, VIP 5 costs a lot. That's a lot of money to actually sink into a game, especially a free-to-play game. $130 for VIP 5. Definitely not cheap. I just barely hit that, and that was after like over 2 years of playing it. And the only reason I even spent that much was to get VIP chests, because I knew I would be needing it. I did it around the time that Mythics came into the game. It's like, oh, well, if I want to show all the Mythics, I kind of have to be VIP 5. Okay, let's go do a treasure map. See if we can break our record. No, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen for a long while. Hey, an event key. We finally hit it. Again. We need those event keys. Got to keep stockpiling them. I'm saving all of them for the new kingdom. So we're actually going to hopefully get some good drops. Like, we're going to do 50 pull. If we can get the new legendary from that 50 pull, or however many event keys we have, that's going to be some insane luck. But we'll be able to utilize that fairly well. Why'd I click through them like that? Excuse me. Oh, let me go do a treasure map. I just said, oh, I was going to do a treasure map, and I'm like not even doing it. How many more do we need until next one? I think it's 9. Yeah, we need 9 more until we get the gold. Oh, speaking about gold, let me go upgrade an attack kingdom. Let's see. Which one is next? Actually, let me see the amount of glory that each one of these give. Maybe I might be making one of these my new kingdom. 4. I believe we're getting 5 at our current kingdom. 4. 1. And 8. Ooh, maybe I switched there. Then again, I'm already getting souls and glory from my current one. I'd rather get souls and glory than gold and glory, even if it is a little bit more glory. Because currently our tribute is 5 glory, 20 souls. So I think I'd prefer that anyways. But let's go and upgrade, I guess, this one then, because it does have the better tribute on it. We're not going to make it our home kingdom though, but of course we need it for the skill. We'll probably be able to get this extra attack by the end of the stream. Yeah, we only need 70,000 more gold, or 50,000 more gold, 70,000 total. So we should be able to get that by the end of the stream. Hey, we almost have 5,000 glory too. You heard what banner the new kingdom will have? No, I have not yet. I really should be checking the forum more on that. It might actually already be on there. We could check it right now. I don't know. Has anyone heard what it will be? Anyone who checks the forum lately? I actually haven't been on it for a few days, other than to check the most recent event. Let's see. Someone's making a thread about the best dragon team, or at least asking about it. I also have 2 private messages, which I will read later. What am I looking for here? Oh yeah, the spoilers. Let's go to spoiler thread and see if we can actually find these. Let's see. New kingdom on the 20th. It might be under this thread. Wait. Is this the spoilers? I think someone posted it. Oh wait, never mind. That's not it. Nope. No more extra spoilers on it from what I can see. Whoever said the kingdom name earlier, how did you get that information? I didn't realize they officially made the kingdom name yet for the new kingdom. But though it would make sense, it's coming in 10 days. You made the big mistake of not spending anything on kingdoms, and you're trying to level up all your kingdoms. Well, it's not too big of a deal if you don't spend everything on your kingdoms. It definitely helps with questing. It's not going to make that huge of a difference with PvP though. Well, it will slightly, but not like gigantically, because you do, your team score does increase the higher, or the more amount of level 10 kingdoms you have, because you're having more stats, and those stats increases your team score. So your team score is actually a little bit lower, so it wouldn't affect PvP too much. And of course it has no effect on arena at all, because they don't even work there. So it's not too big a deal if you don't do them initially, but you definitely want to get around to doing them. Especially if you want to do the quests, explore, and challenges easily. Because then you can outscale the AI fairly easily. Hello Adam, welcome! Where's Stardew Valley? Today we are probably not going to be doing Stardew Valley. I didn't have time earlier today, kinda got caught up in a few things. And every single Tuesday night we do Gems of 4. Stardew Valley I'll probably do tomorrow. I'm gonna see if I can try setting either a better or a better world record on the category I already did, or try for a completely new category. Plus, we'll be streaming our normal account, basically our Let's Play account, I guess. So we'll be doing both of those probably tomorrow, a little bit later in the day, after I get the Gems of War video recordings done in the morning. When is the Tacet the Terror character coming to Gems of War? That is a good question. I actually haven't talked to the devs lately on that. Actually, I haven't really talked to them at all since the initial engagement. But I guess I'll go ask them again soonish. I kind of don't want to bother them about something like that. But I'll definitely ask them again. I could probably ask them after the stream and kind of see what they have to say about it. Because the last they told me, they did say it would be around 2.25 is when it would come out, and that's next patch. So that would mean about 2 months from now, I would be in the game as a character. So that'd be interesting. That'd be very interesting. It would be pretty good for the channel too, if they literally add a character in the game that is my exact channel name. That would be pretty insane. It would also be the first time I was actually represented in a video game, so that would also be pretty cool. Let's see. We'll throw this some brown.
Mega surge. Mega surge.
Wait, sorry, chat just moved, I couldn't see what was said. So your assumption is that the new one will be better than Maul? I don't know if it'll be better than Maul, but if it is better than Maul, then you would want to use it. My assumption is basically just, Maul is a good troop, and you definitely want to get it, but we don't know how good the next troops are going to be. So that's kind of why I say don't spend all your event keys, because what if they are good and then you can't get them easily? But they could be bad, and then I guess you just save your event keys. So it's kind of your choice if you want to use your event keys or not. If you see a troop that you like the Great Maul, just use your event keys. But I'm just saying we currently don't know how good the new troops are going to be, particularly the ones ultra rare and above, because that's actually going to be in the ultra key drop pool, or in the event key drop pool, I mean. Let's see. You truly see why it's vastly important to get all the kingdoms to level 10. Yeah, it is pretty important for your armor, life, attack, and magic stacking. I'm actually on this account not going to be doing... we're going to be completely skipping over the HP and armor kingdoms, like never doing them. We're just going to do them up to 9, and that's it. I'm mainly doing that as experiment, though. I don't know for sure if that would actually be better, but I'm kind of testing it because I don't believe anyone has ever done that. Just get all of the magic and attack kingdoms, then just stop. I don't think anyone was, I don't know. Maybe there's some people that have done it, but I don't recall anyone ever publicly saying that they've done it. So we're kind of doing that as an experiment to see what exactly will happen. Like rating-wise of team score and just everything like that. What exactly will happen if you never get any HP or armor kingdoms upgraded to 10. Because you'd basically just become a glass cannon with everything you'd have. You had a lower rating, but you would have pure damage. All the attack, all the magic. So that's basically what we're testing with this account. Of course, that's a very long-term goal. We won't really know results on that for at least another month or two. Your name is in the credits of a roguelike game because you found a bug. That's definitely not as cool as having your own card. Yeah, I've definitely helped with development of a couple teams. Actually, One Match 3 game about like 6 months back actually mentioned me in an interview because I was helping them out with the game some for like bugs and stuff like that. I've helped a lot of games with a lot of bugs. Well, maybe not an excessive amount. I would probably say Ember Strike, Unepic, and Dota a very little bit, but the Dota community is so huge, but that my contributions are pretty much overlooked. But those were probably like the 3 biggest games, or the 3 games that have really helped a decent amount with glitches and stuff. Let's see. We'll move that over. Nowheres.
Mana surge.
And at this point, it might also be Stardew Valley, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to break that so hard with every single speedrun attempt I'm going to try. Because I love doing exploits in games. Especially games that will allow you to do exploits in them. Like seeing what kind of glitches you can find and then utilizing them to do ridiculous things. I find that to be so much fun.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
What do you think about the commons? Oh wait, never mind. There's a couple of things in chat that I haven't went over. Do I know what my character will do? No. I believe that'll still be in discussion. I don't know if they're gonna just do whatever they want with it or not. But, I'll talk to them later about it. Let's see. What do I think about the comments upgraded to mythics? You've seen a few of them. They're very good. Rockworm for... Oh, yeah. There are quite a few commons in this game that are very, very good once you get them up to mythic. I don't know if I can remember them all off the top of my head just from going into them. Rockworm definitely is one. Let's see. Let's just go into our troops real quick. I believe we have every common. Rockworm's one. Bomba is one. Let's see. Let's just go through all of our commons. I don't believe we have upgraded any of them. Baby Dragon is pretty good. But what we're doing over right now is just going over like every card in the game that's really good. Or every single common that is good at, when upgraded to Mythic. So that would be Baby Dragon, Bombot. Well, I guess we could count Guardians, but that would be like literally every Guardian other than Loyalty and Humility. Courage. Oh, Direwolf, definitely. Dragon Egg, surprisingly, is actually pretty good at Mythic. Simply because you get the higher Baby Dragon, and that higher Baby Dragon can do a higher random dragon. Most useless card in game, almost. Dwarven Miner. Fortress Gate, under some circumstances, is pretty good at Mythic. Frostling, under the right circumstance of team, would actually be pretty good at Mythic. Goblin is actually pretty good at Mythic in a full Goblin team. Golem, slightly, mainly because it has Stone Skin, is the only reason. It's a very easy to get Stone Skin. Honor definitely is, same as Humility. Not only does it have Stone Skin, it has +10 to all stats if you get fully traded. Justice, of course, is pretty good. Actually is a common. I already upgraded it some. Let's see, other commons that are good, fully leveled. I think that's about it. Northrender, kind of. Though you don't really need them upgraded to fully utilize them. Rockworm, with hands down, probably the strongest common in the game at Mythic, or even just at base rarity. It can loop infinitely with the right board setup. And I believe that's about it. As far as troops that are or commons that are good at Mythic. But yeah, there's about... Oh, and Wraith. I almost forgot about Wraith. Mainly because of how good it is fully traded. And then getting it to Mythic just makes it tankier. Yeah, Wraith definitely is. I forgot about it down there. Ranger, I actually wouldn't say Ranger is that good at Mythic. Most of its damage potential comes from its boost ratio. So you don't actually need to get it to Mythic. Earlier on in the game, it seems pretty powerful. But as you progress through the game and start dealing with higher armor and HP values, it starts losing a lot of its effectiveness. You'll rarely see Ranger later than about level 200 or so. Maybe a little bit later than 300, but once you get later into the game, you stop seeing Ranger.
Mana surge.
Hello, deal X amount of true damage, amount of subscribers currently.
Mana surge.
Gabe. I'm pretty sure the troop will make no reference to my YouTube channel. Maybe the flavor text might, but the flavor text will probably say, "Hello, everyone." Let's see. We'll throw that down again. You're trying to go legit through your first Stardew Valley playthrough, but the temptation to sell lots of golden pumpkins during your second Spirit Eve is too strong. I know, that's why I end up doing it. Mainly just to cut down on some of the grind of the game so it'd be more exciting to play. Because there's a little bit of a beginning game grind when you're first doing Stardew Valley. I'm not going to do it again, that glitch. But I wanted to do it initially just to get the account going. Just so we didn't have to play so much trying to get gold. In Stardew Valley, that is. I'm not going to use the infinite energy glitch on my Let's Play account, though, for Stardew Valley. That would just be completely cheating. Like, for speedruns and stuff, that's fine. But for an actual playthrough, that's just, like, insane cheating. Having infinite HP and energy is way too broken. And it takes, like, only, like, 2 minutes to do, too. Like, 2 to 3 minutes if executed correctly. Let me go do another treasure map after this game, too. After this match, I mean. Because we do need more treasure maps. We need to get 250 event gems and gems of war this week. Because if we do, we will have enough gems to be able to buy the celestial armor. And that would be very beneficial because we are very low in souls right now. And I do want to start doing some more arena runs again. But before I do, I want to get celestial armor. Because 50% less every single time isn't as worth it. So we might as well have the celestial armor before we head back there. But this week will mainly be dedicated to gold. Because, well, for one, we get 500 extra gold every single time we win with Rock Spirit. That's contributing a bunch. But also because we have Dragon Armor right now. And of course, for Dragon Armor, you want to focus gold more. And if you have Celestial Armor, you'd want to focus something more like doing Arena or Soul Farming. What do we do here? Let's take the... not that. Let's take the blue. We'll use this on the nothing. Alright, maybe we'll do it on blue.
Mana surge.
Oh, actually. Keep burping. Oh, let's throw that down. And nothing on the board. Oh, maybe we'll go for some mana swiping. We can go for some right here. That should give us the last we need for him because we get the red. The Mirror Lift with the instant kill because it's such a low level. Actually, I think it's still level 1. Which is ridiculously flimsy. On console, Spooky Imp is available in the rewards chest for 450 glory this week. What do you think of the card? It's kind of a pretty gimmicky card. It's the first card ever in the game to get the transform ability. And for that reason, pretty much everything that's the first in this game tends to be horrible. Dokafur was the first summoning troop, and he's horrible. And like before, Giant Spider didn't even use to summon, which is why he's the first summoning troop, even though he summons a Giant Spider. But Spooky Imp is the first troop ever added into the game. I don't know for console, but at least on PC and mobile, that actually has the transform ability. So they made it so weak that it's basically unusable. So Spooky Imp, I'd get one just to say you have it, but that's about it. The only reason you would buy more Spooky Imps if you don't already have your Sorcerer class fully traded. Because having a fully traded Sorcerer class, that's basically one of the best classes in the game. The only class that is slightly better than it is Archer class fully traded. But Sorcerer class fully traded has the highest weapon damage in the entire game. And you can do that with the pure purple trait stones that you get from buying that pack if you want to on console this week. But yeah, Spooky Imp itself, I would advise not using. It's not that good. Favorite current song right now? I actually don't listen to music that much. I do listen to a couple songs on repeat, but I haven't as of recently. Let me go check it real quick. What is the song that I kind of listen to the most right now? Also, let me make sure I don't accidentally do a copyrighted one. Let's see. Let's see. There are a few here. I'll probably do the one that's not copyrighted though. Sia's Angel by the Wings. I really like that song. That one's pretty good. As far as one that I've been listening to lately that is not copyrighted, let me play this one. This is Goblin from Mars, Neptune. So I'll have that playing. Oops, not what I want to do. Let me shut off the in-game volume or music for a moment. But yeah, it'd probably be this song right now. We'll go red there. Spooky Imp doesn't show up in the rewards chest on console for you. Does it not? That is very weird that it doesn't. I don't know too much about console glitches though, because I'm never actually on it. Yeah, I like a lot of the Goblin from Mars songs. And it's really good because none of them are actually copyrighted either. So if I play them on streams or something, I don't have to worry about getting randomly copyright striked for no reason. Oh, Reflex just says tap all the way to the right, and that will fix it. Or tab all the way to the right, I should say. Because you can't touchscreen on the console, can you? I'm actually not that big a fan of touchscreens, though. They always get too dirty. Let's see. And even if they don't get visually dirty, they just have a so excessive amount of germs on them because you touch them so much. Let me go turn on the in-game music now. Or back on, I should say. What's the best class? Either Sorcerer class or... Oh wow, that did a lot of damage. We might actually lose this. Either Sorcerer class or Archer class are normally deemed as the best two classes in the game. Archer class because it's excessively versatile, and Ranger class because it has the highest chance to instantly kill, as well as the fact that it is the most versatile class in the entire game. Because you can use it as a tank, you can use it as a caster, and it just works all around. You should make that your outro song on all my videos. The only problem with that is I would have to edit the video every single time. Which would take a lot longer because it takes forever to render out videos in 1080p. It would actually take me just to add a outro music like that. It would take, or an actual end card, it would take about 3 to 5 additional hours per video that I do. Mainly because of the rendering time on this laptop that I have. Okay, we might actually lose right here. Depends how many skulls he hits. Okay, we don't lose yet. Actually, we might win. As long as he doesn't kill us right here, we win. Ooh, that was close. We win. Yeah, goals are always good, yes. Always good to have goals. Is Sands of Time any good? Is that the one that heals you? Isn't that the red-purple weapon that costs 12 mana that heals you for a huge amount? If so, no, it's not good. It's actually not that good of a legendary weapon. Wait, is that the one that is out right now for the legendary pack for the Great Maul? I think it actually is. But yeah, it's not the best. It's mainly an anti-true damage weapon, but it's completely defensive, and it only works if you actually have HP loss. And in many instances, it doesn't really do that much. Yeah, I wouldn't really advise using the Sands or getting it, really. It's not particularly strong. If you wanted an easy Great Maul, you could spend the $50. I believe that's what it comes with, right? I don't even know. But yeah, it's not particularly strong. And the only instance you would ever use it, if ever, is to counter out Crimson Bat or Draculus. Those are like the only two instances you'd ever use it. Oh yeah, it gives an extra turn too, but it still doesn't do that much. And if you don't have any HP damage, it does literally nothing other than an extra turn. Which is basically just a mana drain on yourself if it doesn't do any heal. Because you can't use it when everything's already at full HP, or else it's just going to do nothing. Because heal just means it'll bring them up to their max HP. Whereas give health will actually raise their HP. Steam store. Oh, an item on my wish list is on sale. Though I have like a couple hundred things on my wish list on Steam. Most of them I probably don't even want anymore. Basically, any game I ever find like remotely interesting, I just put it on my wish list just to keep an eye on it in case it ever goes on like an 80 or 90% sale and I'm like one day very bored, like, oh, I guess I'll go buy this game. I haven't even played about 50% of the Steam games I've actually bought though, so I've been trying not to buy as many. Because I'm the kind of person that just stays and sticks with one game and just play a lot. As you guys can already see with Stardew Valley. We got it on December 25th, and I think I have over 60 hours in the game. Which isn't like an excessive amount, but for that period of time, it's pretty large. Oops, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to attack someone with over 9,000 rating with my Let's Play account. That would not work ever. Hello, Superior and good Godoy. Welcome. No good moves. I think I'm going to take the red first, just so we can take the purple afterwards, because he's just going to waste his turn on the skull anyways. You tried Sands of Times in Arena earlier. The rolls were lackluster. Oh yeah, they don't work. It doesn't work in Arena. You're better off with going with a full AoE weapon of any kind that can actually hit all your enemies. Hello, Bully Wolf. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What do we put down here? Yellows? We'll put it on yellow. Maybe we'll get enough for Dragon Soul. Hello, German Eagle Gaming. Welcome. A lot of welcomes all of a sudden, but welcome everyone. Yeah, right now we're just trying to get to 1.9k, and we're throwing in a few maps here and there. Mainly because maps are pretty good this week due to the event being associated with maps. So we get a bunch of extra resources and stuff from it. We actually just hit our record on this account too. We just did 116 moves on our treasure map, plus we actually got a vault in it. So let's go do another treasure map. It's been a little bit before we did one. And we still need a lot more event gems this week. And I do, for the first time ever, want to try to unlock all of them, because that would be very, very beneficial for us. And yeah, we're still quite a bit of ways from even unlocking the second one. But I definitely want to unlock at least up to, let's see, at least up to 40, which we'll easily be able to do. But ideally, we do want to hit that 250, get those 80 gems, and that'll be enough for us to get Celestial Armor at 500 gems, because our guild and just doing treasure maps in general will give us the rest of the gems that we need. Hello, Dbarrel. Welcome. Okay, so I highly doubt we're gonna beat our 116, but let's at least try getting a 60 turns or higher, because if we do at least 60 turns, we get a, oh, what's it called? We get a, seals from it, 50 seals if I'm not mistaken, so that will reduce the amount of time we need to use later to actually farm the seals we need for the week. That'd be very beneficial. So move that over, keep stacking our extra turns. It's really important in treasure maps to get a lot of extra turns early, if you can. Though, in many cases, that comes down to luck. In some cases, there is some skill. Though, generally, in Treasure Hunt, a minigame, it's about 80% luck, I would say. Maybe 70%, but it is a majority luck. It is definitely more luck-based than skill-based, I can say that much. Okay, what do we do here? Oh, we'll go for that one. That won't lower it enough. That will not do anything. Actually, this will. Oh, never mind. Oops, I forgot that was going to convert. I was trying to get a 5 times out of that. Whoops, that's not how it works. Let's see. We do need to get away all of these little coins down here. So let's take that down. And we did not get a setup for anything, but we'll take that over. Come on. No, how did nothing in that give an extra turn? Oh, I'll move that over. These need to go down or get converted together or something. All these chests right here are going to be blocking us like crazy, which is not going to be good. First things first, let's take that, take this, get these out of the way. Actually, let me take this one. Okay. Ooh, might be good to do something over there, but let's do this one first. Wow, a lot of these are doing pretty much nothing, but we still have a nice stack of extra turns that we got at the beginning of the match, so that's going to help us quite a bit. Extra turn right there. Take that. All these chests right here need to go somewhere. Just not where they are. Just go away, chests. They need to disappear somehow. So we'll move that over. Get our extra turn. Get some of those down. Okay. Well, they're starting to go slightly down. We can move that next to the other one. Hopefully we can get another green chest there soon. We'll move those down over. And hopefully get them all towards the bottom. We'll move those out of the way, because they're going to be congesting us later. Actually, we're doing pretty good at keeping the bronze coins out of the bottom so far. Not completely, but doing pretty good, because there we go. We just got another one out of the way, and now we can get another one out of the way. Before we do, let's take that, get our turns, and now I think I'll swipe that down. Good. We can move that over. Oh, good, another event gem. Oh, we still need quite a few more turns before we get the what's it called? Enough for the seals, which is pretty important. We do need those seals. Hopefully my guild will finally be able to do a maxed out guild chest, or at least something closer than what they've been doing. But so far we're on pretty good track with this map. Let's see. I highly doubt it's going to beat our previous record, but it's definitely going smoothly at the moment. We'll move that down so we can take the extra turn. I'll actually take it this way, just so we can get those bronze coins out of the way as well. Actually, we can remove even more bronze coins right now if we move this over. Just double checking what other moves we might have. I see that one. I don't think I'm going to go for it though, or at least not yet, because now we can get an extra turn off it, which is much better than just taking the 4-time swipe, because that just preserves our turn. Whereas going for that gives us an extra turn, and it adds 1 and it preserves our turn. So it gives a lot more benefit. You normally don't want to take 4 times. If you can help it, because taking 5 times is just so much better to do. Like, all these 5 times are helping us out a lot in the map progression. And we're getting pretty lucky. This is an instance we'll want to take the 4 times, especially since it's the smallest thing on the board. Silver coins, I do on occasion. It is good to bulk up silver coins at the top, because they're very easy to get extra turns off of because of the cascades. But sometimes I'll take them. Okay, that worked out nicely. Oh, wow. Good cascade. I really want to get rid of these bronze that we have piling up right here. If we can find a way to do so, that'd be great. I won't move that over yet. We can always just slide step them. We'll move that. Get our bags over here. Get that for free. Get out the bronze. Always good to remove bronze. And pretty much always go... There pretty much isn't a time that you wouldn't go for 5 times. Very rarely would you not. Well, let's actually make some of these go together. We'll be able to remove the bronze coin too from the bottom. Only problem is now we can't remove the silver coins. And now there's one... Oh, actually that's really bad. That one bronze coin right there is really going to get in our way later in this map. Actually, it's probably already getting in the way right now. And I won't be able to remove it either. Especially after doing that move I just did right now. Let's see. Move this upwards. See what else we can get out of this. Let's see. They should add a trade feature. I highly doubt they will ever add a trade feature. Mainly because it'll be way too broken because of how many people have an insane amount of resources in this game. there'd be people who would just feed lower players a bunch of resources. And they probably don't want that because then they'd never make any money. Which, of course, the game has to make money to stay alive. We'll move that down. Though the game has been profiting pretty well, I would assume. There are quite a few people that spend a lot of money on this game. Let's see. Move that over. Take our turn. Wow, I'm surprised how good our maps are doing today. Normally I don't do these good on maps. Yeah, I haven't even been playing them that often either, which is the surprising part about it too. It's like I haven't even been playing these yet. I'm doing pretty decent. Which is where the luck comes in, I guess. Yeah, now we lose the map. The board is getting very, very congested. Though last time I said that during the map, we ended up going like another 20 or 30 turns or something ridiculous. But I think it's for real this time. There's not much board left that we can actually get lucky on. And these bronze chests is what really is ruining us this time around. They're just getting way too much in our way. I wasn't able to get them out towards the bottom quick enough. Like even these are very getting in the way. Like every single time another one of these come, they're just blocking everything. Okay, I need to get that downwards. Actually, I need to get that down so much downwards. I think I might just move this over. Might be the best bet. Though I'm almost tempted to move this up real quick. Okay, we didn't get anything out of that, so let's go do this. Get those downwards, so they're out of the way from the top. Doing that move would actually not be that good, but I don't really see too many other options. Oh wait, never mind, we can do that. And now we can take it for free. Nice. So, good thing we didn't go for that. I might move this just to get them downwards. Ooh, that actually doesn't look that bad. Let's move this first, though. Oh, but now I can't take it. Ow, that hurts. I hate when it makes a move mess up like that. Ooh, that's nice. Can't follow it up with anything, though. We can get another vault if we want. All I have to do is move this over and then the other thing. I think I'll go for it. Might as well. Our other vault on this account. Nice. Again with the vault. Well, that's the end of our map. Well, let's get another screenshot of it. We'll show it in the video or later. Yeah, this is a late stream. On Tuesdays, I normally stream later, basically at night, for like 2 hours or so. Oh wow, we actually. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. We just got our first gem keys ever from a vault on this account. Actually, I think my main account has only done that a few times too. But first time ever we've gotten gem keys on this account. Look at that profit, 91 moves. Another thing to show for the video tomorrow. Nice. Look at that. We get the 9, we get 11, and then we get 9. That's perfect. We're actually literally on 20 right now, which is exactly how many we need. So let's go use those 2 gem keys. Wouldn't that be amazing if we somehow got a mythic from it? That's not gonna happen. Though that would be hilariously. I don't even know what the reaction would be at that point. Like if we got a legend or mythic from this, especially a mythic, we'd get what's his name too. We'd get Ferris Raw if we were to somehow get a mythic from this. I'm kind of curious. Will he show up to the left? If he shows up to the left, I'll open the keys right then and there. That doesn't actually manipulate the RNG at all, but that'd be funny if it did. No, he's not going to come over to the left. But let's see what we get. We need to open up 4 glory keys and 2 gem keys. So let's see what we get. Ooh, interesting. I don't believe we had Emperina yet, though there isn't much use for her. And Dragon Knight. That one we might have a use for if we ever come into all Dragon teams again. Oh wow, both of them we haven't had, so that's not bad for drops. Emperina I don't have a particular immediate use for though, unfortunately. But not a bad troop. She's a dragon, so maybe we'll be able to use her with the Dragon Soul. So just in case I need the screenshot of her, might as well. Because we might use Emperina in our dragon team. Never know. So let's open up 4 glories keys now. See what we get from it. Don't really need that. That's just souls. That's just a trade stone. And that's just an alchemist. So nothing really good out of the 4 keys from the map. But overall, it was decent. Oh, we have enough gold to upgrade one more time. We almost have our next attack. We'll definitely be able to get it by the end of the stream. All we need is 20,000 more gold. So let's go back to PvP. We can easily get the rest of it back in our PvP, so let's go do that. Hey, a victory and a lose. Come on, can we get a gem? Ah, no gem. Ooh, all goblin team. Or I assume all goblin team. Oh, wow. This is almost double our rating. Might be a little harder. Oh, nice, Nicholas. You almost beat your, all ones. I guess we just go for purple. I don't care if it... Oh, I gave it brown. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. But now he won't take the skull, which is kind of what I wanted him to do. Because now he took away the purple that we needed. And I'd rather him take skulls than eat our purples or manas that we need away. Ooh, very nice. Okay, we're in this. Though I did just give him free greens, but I think it was worth it for us to get the mana. Only problem is we don't have enough mana to actually do anything now. We got close on a couple of them. Oh, that better not be enough damage to kill. Okay, good, it's not. That could have been very dangerous. Let's get rid of these greens so he can't use as many of them. And explode again. And will we be able to split shot kill? No, he has way too much. If we can get another Dragon Soul off, we can split kill the rest of his team. Thank you, Nicholas. Yeah, I'll probably end the stream tonight once we hit 1.9k rating. I'll probably do one more map before then and go to 1.9k rating tonight, which is mainly just to get all this glory every single day and everything like that. You plan to do some guides in Polish. Can I recommend your channel for in-depth info? Oh, sure. You can always recommend my channel if you want to for anything. I'd really appreciate that. But yeah, if you ever need to use it for reference, feel free to. Link any of the videos if it helps or anything like that. Or just a channel. Yeah, it's actually 24 minutes from midnight right now in my time. Tuesday night streams always go pretty late. Mainly because I tend to start them at like 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. or 10 p.m., which is normally why. But I tend to do stuff Tuesday mornings, which is why they tend to be a little bit later. And then I do the video at like, normally what's my dinner time, and then, which is like 6 p.m. I normally eat dinner. And then after that, it's like, oh, it's already like 7 or 8, and I haven't even done the video yet today. Which is also why I just posted the video like 1 hour ago or 2 hours ago, whenever it was. Actually, that was supposed to be done yesterday, but I got distracted by Games Done Quick. Because I almost forgot that that started. So I had to not only watch it, but I had to catch up on everything that I missed from the other day. So I was like, that's so much to watch. Most useful legendary. Dragon Soul. Dragon Soul by a mile. Well, there's a lot of useful legendaries for different utilities. But if I had to say, like, what's the most all-around useful legendary, it is definitely Dragon Soul. You can use it as Exploding Troop. You can use it as a Damaging Troop. You can use it as a Soul Farming Troop. You can use it with an all-Dragon team to make it insanely overpowered. Or you can use it in any combination of those just to make so many different team compositions. I don't think there is a single team where Dragon Soul would not fit. That is how versatile Dragon Soul is. So a very, very lucky drop. Another troop that's pretty versatile in that regard is Gorgoltha. Gorgoltha can be used similarly to the Dragon Soul in pretty much any team, and it would still work. Mainly because any explosion troop, for the most part, works in any team. That's the main reason why things like Gorgoltha and Dragon Soul both work in such a large variety of teams. Because all you have to do is place them with another damage source and you can take out any team. And one particularly good thing about a Dragon Soul is it's not only mana generation, but it's also a damage source too, which is something that Gorgoltha lacks. But Gorgoltha fully traded is like an excessive tank, so that kind of makes up for it. Is there any point in a 2x Dragon Soul team? Yes, 2x Dragon Soul is actually even stronger than 1x Dragon Soul. Yes, definitely use it if you have it. I would be using it right now if we had it. I'd probably replace out the Deep Borer in the team that we're using right now and just use Dragon Soul, Giant Spider, Dragon Soul, and whatever the event troop is that we're getting extra resources on. That would be my team right now if I actually had a a second Dragon Soul. But the chances of even getting one Dragon Soul is pretty hard this early in game, let alone finding a second one by random chance. Maybe when the new event for Dragon's Claw comes out, I will. Because at that point, I will be able to use event keys for it. And if there wasn't any good event during that time, we'll just be able to dump all of our event keys and hopefully get another Dragon Soul on this account. Because double Dragon Soul actually is pretty strong. The main reason you use double is because once you start getting later into the game with a higher magic, you'll be able to... Oh, actually, I guess we already have a higher magic. But once you get it to Mythic... But then again, we won't get it to Mythic, so never mind. But as you can see, once it gets higher magic, it does get more explosions. We won't be able to get more magic for a while, though, because it's going to be hard to get 5-star kingdoms. But the more magic he has, the more explosions he does. And once he does more explosions, he can actually access the amount of mana he has. And the rest of it will bleed into the other one. Also, if you happen to use Dragon Soul with Gorgoltha, it leads to a lot of extra bleeding into the troops that you can use the mana for with double Dragon Soul. And of course with Giant Spider in general, of course, that normally generates a lot of extra mana, and all that could just bleed into the other Dragon Soul that you have. You were confused for a second. I realized you read it as useful. Oh, what is useless? Oh, what is the most useless legendary? Probably Groshnok. It would probably have to be Groshnok. There's almost no point in using him. Actually, I think there is no point in using him. There's not a single viable team that you could ever make with a Groshnok. Orcs in general are a little bit weak. And he is probably the weakest legendary in the game. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head that's weaker. Another pretty close contender is Goblin King. But at least Goblin King's even better than Groshnok. Because at least Goblin King has some board control, and Goblin King's summon is actually good. He summons a Goblin, which is much better than the useless Orc that Groshnok does. Or I keep saying Groshnok. I don't believe that's his name. I believe that's the name of the kingdom. He's actually so underused I don't even know his name, but it's the legendary in Groshnok. Groshnok is actually the name of the kingdom, though, not his actual name. The kingdom in general is kind of non-existent. It's basically like Magrim Woods before it got the rework. Barely anything from it was ever used except for maybe like Druid. But then after it got reworked, it got used a lot. And I believe that's the same exact thing is going to happen whenever Groshnok gets a rework. Because right now, basically no one ever uses any troops from that kingdom. But if they end up buffing it, then maybe we'll get some more usage. Hello, Viper! Welcome again! Yeah, right now we're basically just doing the early week grind, trying to get out the rest of the... Oh, why am I using this? Trying to get out the rest of the rating that we need to get to 1.9k. We've been doing quite a few maps. A lot of them have been very good, too. Getting pretty good RNG on those and execution of them. Garnock. Yes, Garnock is what it's called. Thank you, Bridget. But yeah, kind of just chilling tonight, as we normally do on Tuesday nights. I'll probably be ending the stream out in about 15 to 30 minutes, though, because, of course, it is approaching midnight, and there are a few things I want to do before I head to bed for the night. So, I say that now, and I'll probably be up till, like, 2 or 3 a.m. It always tends to be like that. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna check something real quick, and it'll only take, like, half an hour. 2 hours later, maybe just 1 more hour. Let's just throw this down. Oh, I was hoping that would kill. We could actually lose this. The double bonus he's getting is hurting us pretty hard right now. But we'll take the purple. Oh no! I forgot! He's blocking our purple. Ow. I think we just lost. Yep, we just lost. I think that was a 3 trophy though, so... I really should avoid doing 3 trophies on this account. We really don't have the stats to be doing 3 trophies. Unless it's like a weaker 3 trophy. Like, this may be a weaker 3 trophy. I say that now and I'm probably going to die because it's Dragon Soul. The only legendary you lack is Imp of Love? Nice. I think the only legendary my main account doesn't have fully upgraded to Mythic is the Autumn Imp. Mainly because at the time that, I don't believe they actually added Autumn Imp correctly to the drop pool at the time. Because I opened a lot of chests at that, during the season where it was supposed to be in the drop pool. And I didn't get any. The only one I got was the free one they gave to everyone. Which I believe they did because they forgot to put it in the drop pool. So that meant I couldn't get any of the Autumn Imps that I needed to get it to Mythic. I think my main account has 3 Autumn Imps right now. If I'm not mistaken, Autumn Imp is the only legendary that my main account doesn't have at Mythic.
Mana surge, mana surge, mana surge.
And of course, the new legendary that comes out on the 20th, I also won't have the Mythic immediately. I will have it the week, the event week afterwards. I'll have it at Mythic on the 23rd. But from the 20th until the 22nd, that time, I won't have it upgraded. Because it'll be a waste of keys to try to get 5 copies of them in a drop pool of over like 40 or 50 legendaries or something. That would not be a good idea to do. Better to just wait till the event keys a few days later. Let's throw this down. Team I hate going up against the most? Early game or late game? Early game, that would probably have to be anything that uses Dragon Soul, Ranger, or is just a very higher level than me. On my main account, that would be anything with a Bone Dragon. Bone Dragons and Famines are the 2 most hated troops, I think, for me on my main account. Particularly Bone Dragon. Well, I guess both of them. Famine is just... I can't believe Famine sometimes.
Mana surge, mana
Famine, if depending on your team and your luck, you can actually... Oh, wow, we just got a treasure map from that. Maybe it's a sign that we should go do a treasure map. But Famine, there are some times, depending on your team, where you can get so behind a Famine that he will get mana before you can cast. And you basically just go into an endless cycle of not being able to kill him, which is very annoying. But let's go do a treasure map real quick. The game just gave us a treasure map, so that maybe that's a sign that we're going to get like a 200 turn treasure map right now. No, I highly doubt that. Anything above 60 I'd be happy with. That's my goal on every single one of these. Yeah, we've been doing way, way better than that lately on these. But at least 50, or sorry, not at least 50, at least 60 is the goal right now on this map that we're doing. Anything higher than that would be okay, but not what I'm looking for. Actually, it'd almost be a waste of time going higher than that. Because you don't gain any more seals after that point. Once we get 60, you get as many seals as you possibly can from a map. It's not like every X amount of turns afterwards you get even more, unfortunately. That would be cool if it did. I kind of wish that maps scaled basically like these gems and these trait stones. Like maybe every 20, every 20 turns that you do in a map, you get like X amount of seals. Maybe something like 8. Like that would really make treasure hunting a lot more worth it. Even just that alone. There's a lot of small tweaks that they can make to it to make it more worth it. Because right now, treasure maps are the lowest payout of anything in the game, surprisingly. That used to be Arena, but then they buffed up Arena again. They've actually buffed up Arena, I think, 3 times in the history of the game. They actually nerfed it, I think, 2 times, and buffed it 3 times. Don't ask why. Well, actually, it's mainly just because of the economy. It's not that hard to answer, but because the economy kept changing. But out of every single like payout thing in this entire game, I don't even think they've reworked the PvP payout as much as they have reworked the arena payout. It's weird. It's like every couple patches, it's like, oh, we should go rebalance arena because it's not worth it anymore. Yet they rarely ever rebalance treasure maps. There's only 2 rebalances they've ever really done for treasure maps. Well, 3. 2 were buffs. 1 was a nerf. The one nerf they did, it used to treasure maps always used to do 15 turns, but then it was reduced down to 8. But then it was buffed twice. It was buffed when Guild came back out, which gave a maximum of 14 possible turns if you had all the Guild Guardians upgraded. We currently have 10 turns on our starting map. And the other buff was these rewards right here. Both of these used to give all of them. Like, Red Chest used to also drop gold, and the Vault used to also drop gold and souls, but they end up removing them just to give a better chance of getting the better drops that they have, to actually make it worth going up to these. So that was pretty nice when they reworked that. That was actually probably one of the better reworks that they did to this, because it actually rewarded you if you tried going for these higher ones. Whereas prior to that, it was basically worthless to ever even attempt going to a red or vault, because you're better off just sticking with the lower ones, because the chances you would actually get a key from it were like ridiculously slim. But you saw in the other matches that we just did, we got 2 gem keys from one of our vaults. We got 6 glory keys from our other vault. We got like the time we got our 2 gem keys like about 15 minutes ago. We even got or it's more like 30, but we even got 4 glory keys from the red chest too. So that change was very beneficial to treasure maps, but they haven't really touched it much since, which is unfortunate, because this is a pretty fun mini game. It just doesn't have the payout there to really make it worth the amount of time that you actually have to invest in playing it compared to other things in the game. But this week it's worth it, because hey, we get event gems from it. If you want event gems, the only way you can get them, so. Well, this map's going pretty good so far. We still need to get 5 more extra turns, though, in order to push us up to... Oh, wait, never mind. More than 5. We need 15 extra turns. Well, gotta start working on them, then. We need to get over 60 turns, then. That is the goal right now. Oh, there's a red chest. Don't know if we can use it for anything. Oh, that was bad. Doing four of those like that twice. Because it just removes gems that we might have been able to preserve turns on. Okay, we need to get rid of these bronze coins somehow. Would be very beneficial to this map. Let's see. We'll move that over. Nope, nothing there. Let's see. Oh yeah, famine is very, 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 very annoying. What was your first reaction to Mythics when it was announced? That's actually a good question. At first, well, Mythic Rarity. When they first announced Mythic Rarity, I actually completely hated it. Or when they mentioned Ascension in general. Because there was actually something in the game beforehand that it was a pop-up, like kind of like a tips thing. And it said, I don't know if this was the exact words, but it was something along the lines of, you will never need more than 4 of a troop. And then about, I think like 4 months after that tip was like added into the game, they ended up adding Ascension into the game. And it's like, oh, now you need like over 100 of every common and 5 of every legendary and all that stuff. And it's like, no, I just disenchanted all of them pretty much. So that I really hated when they did that, because that was very, very, very excessively misleading in the game. And they actually got a lot of flack for that too at the time. But pretty much everyone got over it by now. Pretty much no one even remembers it anymore. But as far as when Mythics came into the game, I actually really liked it, because I had such a large resource pool at the game at the time. And it's like, oh, cool. We actually get to have these like unique troops and get to try them. And not everyone will have them. So everyone will kind of have their own unique, powerful troop. But Mythics, I don't really hate Mythics. They're pretty hard to obtain. Like, this Let's Play account may never get a Mythic, but I really like them because they added something to late game that you always want to get. Because prior to late game, there was a point in this game where, before Mythics came out, where there's basically no excitement to ever... Oh, come on, we're not going to get 60 turns. There's basically no excitement to ever getting a... opening up keys, because you already know you have every legendary. There's nothing you really need to upgrade beyond that and everything like that. And most people already had, like, Mythics, Rarity, Legends, and everything like that. So they're like, oh, well, let's just open some keys and just see what we get. And there's, like, nothing that would ever be in them that would be, like, exciting. But now there is, because there's always that slight chance that you may get a Mythic. And getting a Mythic would be very, very fun. All of them are very, very focused on a specific thing. And depending on the kind of teams that you want to make, they can help you out a lot. Like the most recent one, if you want to make a soul farming team, it'd be very, very good for that. Well, unfortunately, we didn't get 60 turns there, but we did get 2 glory keys. So let's see if we get any luck here. Nope. And nope. Okay. Well, let's finish out the PvP, get to 1.9k, do one more map, and I'm probably going to call it a night, because it's basically midnight right now, so. But yeah, if any of you guys have any other questions or anything you want to talk about, feel free to ask. Next stream, or next Gems of War stream, I should say, will be this Friday and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we do every Friday and Saturday. And our next Stardew Valley stream, for the several of you who do watch it, is tomorrow. Exact time, I do not know. Probably, if I had to guesstimate the time, probably around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time we'll likely start it. Though I cannot confirm it, but sometime around that general area we'll likely start it up. Let's see. We'll do that.
Mana surge.
You have 10 wars on console, but no other mythic? That is absolutely insane. Was that caused from a glitch? That had to have been a glitch. Like, how on earth do you get 10 wars, but no other mythic? Well, Bridget, we will be streaming for quite a bit of time tomorrow when we do it. Like, it'll probably be like an 8-hour stream, so I'm pretty sure you'll be back from work by then. Earlier in the stream, I'm probably just going to try speedrunning anyways. Because I found a different pathing for the current world record I set. And I might try just world recording another category as well. I'd have to make a completely new path on it. The only problem is the run's like an hour long, like over an hour long. So I'd really need to figure out what I'd do with it. Because my pathing would have to be completely different than the current world record. And I have a couple ideas for it, but it would take a little bit of time to actually figure out like what would work. I wouldn't do that on stream though. I'd probably do that before the stream. You're level 150 and you have 0 mythics? That's actually not too uncommon. There are actually level 500 pluses that don't have a single mythic yet. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's even people over 1,000 who don't have a mythic. Though that's pretty rare. I'm pretty sure most people over level 500 have a mythic. But there are some that even at that level still don't have a mythic. It could be because of their guild though too. Because a level 50 or a level 500 in a good guild versus like or I should say a level 500 in a bad guild compared to like a level 200 in a good guild, there's a very big difference in the kind of troops they have. Even though there's a huge level difference between them. I didn't get my first mythic until level 1000, but technically that was because mythics came out around the time I was level 1000, so that's why. Ferris Ra is your 3rd mythic, Draculus and Wolf Garrick are your other 2. Oh, that's pretty lucky then. So you started the game pretty recently then, probably in about like 5 months ago, because those are the 3 most recent mythics other than Guard's Avatar. You can't believe I've only played that game for 60 hours and already smashing world records. Well, Stardew Valley doesn't have an excessively huge speedrunning community, which is why I'm kind of smashing records. There's only like a dozen people that speedrun the game, and none of them speedrun it on a regular basis. Nor do I, really. I just kind of started. That was the 2nd run. I beat the world record with my 1st and 2nd run. Like, my first speedrun ever was actually a world record. Which is kind of funny. Actually, technically, my first ever speedrun was a world record, too. I ended up casually one day doing a game called One Ray Heroics. I was seeing if it was possible to win in 0 kilometers, because you basically walk in one path to the right, but you can actually kill the shadowy, like, demon thing that's, like, chasing you towards there. It's hard to explain. It's basically like this huge wave of darkness in, like, this RPG road-like. And if you walk into that darkness, you die. But if you vault a holy weapon and attack it, you actually can damage it. And I won this. I ended up beating the game in 40 seconds, which was pretty funny. I wasn't even doing it for a world record, but it was actually the world record of the fastest time the game was ever completed, which is kind of funny. I wasn't even. I was just like casually trying this one day. It's like, oh wait, that's the world record. Oh, cool. Let's see. Throw that down. Yeah, Ferris Ra is absolutely insane for soul farming. I can't believe they gave it 150%. Like, I thought they were going to do something like 100%. 150 is just, like, so broken. I'm surprised they gave it that much. Okay, how much damage can we get here? I'm not going to calculate it, but that is the most damage we can get. Okay, that's decent. Ooh, that is very decent. Oh, wow. I think we can kill him right now. Yeah, we can. Nice. You have 0 mythics and 4 legendaries at level 137. That's not bad. Actually, I wonder what my count is on right now. I know I have 0 mythics, but I forget how many legendaries I have. I believe I'm at 042 on this account, but we're only level 67 or 9 or something. Or 70. I don't even remember what our level is right now. It's level 69. 69! Let's see. How many legends do we have? Let's sort it by rarity. 4. Okay. We have Bone Dragon, Corvash, Hydra, and Dragon Soul. Other than the Hydra, we've gotten some of the best legends in the entire game. Like Dragon Soul and Emperor Corvash earlier in the game are like so powerful. I actually almost forgot we had a Corvash. I could probably be using that in quite a few of my teams. He is very strong. We can do 21 true damage to his first 2 enemies, plus stun them, plus fully drain them. And he has Stone Skin, and he's of course getting $3 stats, which is why I said 21. And of course Dragon Soul is just insane. The strongest troop in the entire game for early game, and scales pretty well throughout, and he's very versatile. Bone Dragon, of course, if we ever fight anything with high armor or try doing very high enemies, we end up killing someone over level 1000 using this level 1 Bone Dragon. Hydra, not so much. Hydra we won't really need on this account, but the other 3 are pretty good. Hydra, you need to HP buff it a lot for it to be a decent troop. Plus, it would also need to be fully traded earlier on in the game to kind of be viable due to its return damage, which we are not going to do because it would be a waste of trait stones. So I probably won't use the Hydra at all. But the Corvash and Dragon Soul we'll use a lot. Bone Dragon I use occasionally for killing level 1000s when I get bored. It's like, let's go do an extremely hard battle and just kill level 1000 randomly at under level 100. Let's see. We'll take our blues. I know, it doesn't really matter if you have mythics in this game, which is pretty good about it, which is also why I didn't really care when they added mythics. Because there's really no particular point in having mythics. Like, they might help with some specific teams, but no mythic is, like, so overpowered that it's like, you must absolutely have it. There are plenty of commons that can actually beat out, commons and rares, I should say, that can easily beat out, mythics in the right combos. Okay, we'll just throw this down. Because this game is more about team synergy than how powerful your troops are. Like, team synergy is everything in this game. Almost doesn't matter what your ascension or leveling or anything really is, as long as your team has the synergy to control the board and do a lot of damage. Or both. Oh, why'd I do that? We didn't need any of that mana. Oh well. At least we get more from the explosion now. Or more purples, I should say. Oh, I should have used him first. We could have gotten 4 times brown there. I saw that after we hit the explosion. Oh well, we could have just won last turn. But now we can win this turn. Oh, you use Dragonet more than Mythics? Yeah, Dragonet with 1 to 5 random stats effect is actually really good. I'm surprised how underused Dragonet is. And I kind of only used Dragonet for the first week and kind of stopped using it, but Dragonet actually is very, very good. 1 to 5 stats effects, that is very random, but there are a lot of stats effects that can be pretty potent. Oh, that's kind of funny. I wonder if when they add the new stats effect to the game, if they will accidentally add it as a negative stats effect and make it so when you use something like Dragonet, if it will like randomly place the buff on an enemy. They didn't do it with Shield, but I wonder if they'll forget to do that with the new positive stats effect. Because I could see them making that mistake. They haven't made that exact mistake before, but they have made similar like mistakes in the game. So that'd be really funny if they make something like that on accident. That kind of glitch. Okay, see ya, Viper. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm gonna probably be calling it a night very soon too. Actually, maybe even before we hit 1.9k. How far are we right now? Yeah, I think we'll do one more battle, one more map, and we'll end it with the map. One more battle, one more map, and then I think I'm gonna call it a night because it is past midnight, 4 past midnight. So, and I still have a couple other things I want to do before I head to bed. So, I should probably get to bed at some kind of hour. But yeah, if any other questions, feel free to leave them now. But we are going to start winding down our stream very slowly. It'll be fun to devour in... I know! Devour... one thing to note about the new status effect that's coming on the 20th. Also, don't forget, everyone, new kingdom coming on 20th. Save some of your keys, especially if you're later in the game. But, one thing that Devour actually does, which really isn't explained anywhere in the entire game, is you actually gain all positive status effects of the troop when you devour it. And one of those positive status effects is Barrier right now. And when they add Enchant, which is a new positive status effect, you're actually going to be able to steal the Enchant off of a troop when you devour them. Of course, with the Great Maul, that would be pointless because Enchant is likely going to be giving you mana per turn. But using something like a Cabarrus was probably going to get indirectly buffed when the new kingdom comes out, because it'll be able to devour something that's enchanted, which is going to be giving them 2 mana per turn if it's still going to be exactly as the files say. But you'll be able to devour it, and then boom, you're just getting mana every single turn that goes by just for devouring them. So interesting how that will play out with various troops. How far into the game can I get with that team? The team I'm using right now? Well, I would change this up slightly if I was using this to try to get deep into the game. But using the exact team I'm using right now, you could easily get to around, I'd say, level 200 people before you really get too large of a drawback. I think. Yeah, I'd say about level 200. Though I would switch this up a lot. With the Giant Spider Dragon Soul combo, we can actually bring this all the way to endgame. Like, literally to any level. The only reason I'm using it in my current composition is because, of course, the extra 500 gold we get per battle due to Rock Spirit this week, due to the event. That's the only reason I'm using the Deep Boar and the Rock Spirit in this team. They're not really actually needed, but I'm just doing it for the extra 500 gold per battle. Because, with 500 gold per battle, we can do this. Get another fully upgraded attack kingdom. There we go. Another +1 attack to all of our troops. Now we just need to get Blackhawk and Pride Lands upgraded. Let's see. Which one should we do next? What are their tributes? This kingdom is 4 glory. Okay, it looks like we're doing Pride Lands, but let me just double check it. Oops, not what I meant to click. Yeah, we're doing Pride Lands. So let's start leveling that one up. Get the next attack on it. Now that we have no gold, let's go do one map, and that will end out the stream. Let's go do this map. You were supposed to clean up, but your stream distracted me. Sorry, Gabe. Well, I'm going to be ending the stream soon, so I'll be doing you a favor. Let's see. We'll move that over. Make sure to clean, though. Yeah, actually, I've been kind of neglecting doing things, too, lately. I still haven't set up this splitter. Plus, I haven't set up the new keyboard or mouse. And all of them are just plug and use, which is kind of funny that I haven't set them up yet. But the main reason is I don't know if it'll mess up my mic or anything like that, which is why I've been hesitant to do it. Because I want to actually plug my mic into this. The only problem is, this is USB 2 compatible. I have a USB 2 mic. I'm using the Blue Yeti thing. I have a USB 2 mic. And this is a USB 3 and downward splitter. I'm going to be putting it in a USB 3 slot. So I don't know if it'll work because I'm putting what basically is happening, I'm putting a USB 3 to USB 2 converter into a USB 3 slot, but I'm using a USB 2 microphone. So I don't know if that will mess up my audio or not, but or if it even has enough power to power my mic, because I know the little splitter I have now, which I can't drag into view, is a cheap $1 China-made one. It works for what I need it to. I just have my mouse and keyboard running off it, but it's not powerful to run my mic and everything, which is why I hope that other one will do. I just haven't set it up yet because I don't know if it'll be powerful enough, and if it's not, then I have to redo my whole setup that I have here, and that would take like an hour or two with all the wires I need to get situated behind my laptop here. Let's see. We'll move that down. This map's going to be horrible. I don't even think we're going to get to 30 turns because I'm not even paying attention that much to it. It's the Tacet effect. We'll throw that down. Yeah, I think I'm too tired to even bother with this map. We'll get like 30 turns and call it call it a stream. Our other two maps were like insane though. There's no way we can possibly top that. Or at least this stream anyways. Maybe later in the week because we do have to do a lot more treasure maps this week. I'm pretty sure I won't bother doing it on my main account because my main account already has like 1.5 billion resources. But on this account, I think it'll be worth doing because it does not have 1.5 billion resources. We'll throw that down, get a extra turn off of that. Okay, we'll take that. At least, we have to at least get 30 turns here. We can't not get 30 turns. There we go. We got 30 turns. Yep, there we go. Okay, let's just end out this map then. Okay, we'll throw that down. Let's see. Okay, what else did we do? That was actually pretty lucky cascade. I don't think I'm going to bother going to the next category, though. Oh, then again, if we get that kind of luck. Come on, silver! Nope. Oh, now it comes in. A little late there. We'll move that to the side. Move that up. Come on. Nope. Okay, that's the end of the map. Put enchant as Tacet's spell effect? I don't know if I would or not. I need to go message them right now and see what's up with that. So I will likely contact them. So before we end out the stream, I do want to give a link real quick to Awesome Games Done Quick, or whatever it's called, the whole thing for it. For any of you who haven't seen it, it is a speedrunning event held twice a year that raises money for a charity called Doctors Without Borders, which is a early cancer prevention charity. And there it is right there. Let me just get the link for it. And this isn't really a raid, but for any of you who haven't checked it out, definitely go check them out. Maybe even donate a little bit to them if you can. But here is the link to it if any of you want to still watch a stream or something. But yeah, definitely check it out if you haven't yet. A lot of people running speedrunning games. Plus it's for a good cause. So we'll be ending out the stream right there. If you still want to watch streams, make sure to check out that link. Other than that, we will be doing our next Gems of War stream on this Friday and Saturday, of course, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we do every Friday and Saturday. And other than that, we'll have a few Stardew Valley streams within there. Likely tomorrow, I'll be doing one probably around 2 p.m. or so Eastern Standard Time. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all later. Have a wonderful week.